Hey guys, this is your boy Kofi from KO Sports Talks. I know this is kind of a little bit off topic, but I just kind of wanted to get it off my chest. So today, earlier today, well not earlier today, about a couple hours ago, um, I was watching this movie called American Skin by Nate Parker. And if you guys don't know who Nate Parker is, he's an actor who who was well known for making this movie called Birth of a Nation. And Birth of a Nation, was about Nate Nat Turner, who was a slave that led a slave revolt in the 1830s, and just kind of details about the life of Nat Turner, about what he went through, the life that he went through up until the point where he led the slave revolt. So pretty much, American Skin is uh, is pretty much about this man. His name was Lincoln Jefferson, who is a U.S. Marine, who works at a prestigious school. He works as a janitor, and he he has like a relationship with his son. Um, he tries to kind of mend a relationship with his son um, after a divorce that he went through with his wife. Basically, after like he came back from war, he did two tours in Iraq, and like during that time, his wife and him were kind of having a hard time, and so that kind of led to a divorce. And so, him and his son, like they like during the divorce, the relationship between him and the son was not good. And so, like after the divorce, he was trying to kind of mend the relationship with his son. And so, long story short, like one night, um, after Lincoln, or AKA Nate Parker, was picking up his son from a friend's house of his. It was like an all white neighborhood by Virginia Street or in some town specifically. They didn't name the specific town. And pretty much they're pulled over during a police traffic stop. And during that police traffic stop, uh, one of the officers just told him like, um, "Hey, you're going over the posted speed limit, and I need to see your license and registration." I'm pretty sure some of you guys know, like, whenever you get pulled over by a police officer, you're supposed to pull out your license and registration. So Nate Parker, or sorry, Lincoln, he has his hands on the wheel, and he's like saying, "I'm getting my license and registration, all that." So he has his hands on the wheel, and next thing you know, he's on top of the car, and the other officer is telling his son to get out the car, get out the car, get out the car, because his son pulls out a phone. And so once his son pulls out that phone, the officer was like berating him. He's screaming at him like, "Put the phone down! Put the phone down! Put the phone down! Put the phone down!" And then Lincoln is just telling the son, "Put the phone down! Put the phone down, or else you're gonna get killed." And so the officer just freaking pushes the son off and shoots him about two or three times. And then the boy, he's killed right in front of him and right then and there. And so Lincoln, there's this young college kid who wanted to make a documentary for like some film festival about like police brutality and officers and their interaction within urban area, lower to urban area communities or colored communities, predominantly black communities. He wanted to make a documentary about it. Um, and so, like the young boy, once he's making the documentary about it, long story short, Lincoln, he ends up taking this one officer hostage, It was actually a captain, and then he tells the young boy, well, you're gonna have to drive to the police station. So they as they're driving to the police station, you see Lincoln and his other buddy. His name is Omar. He's a buddy of his who did 2 tours in Iraq with him. They go to the police station, and then they end up like putting all these officers in like these handcuffs, and then he takes out like these inmates. He brings out these inmates to come and like be jurors, and all these other inmates and these other regulars to come and be jurors. And so like he did like his own court. Like the officer who killed his son, his name was Mike Randall. And so Mike Randall, the officer who killed uh Lincoln Jefferson's son, Kajani, he was stood on trial for the murder of Lincoln's son. And so I mean I don't want to like ruin it for you guys, but it's just interesting. It's a really interesting movie because of what is going on in America today. You know, with the George Floyd and the just the senseless killings, and with a lot of young black people or just black people in general, or just what they go through. You know, with Breonna Taylor, who was killed senselessly by those 3 officers, it just goes to show you that this type of movie is kind of a how should I say it? It's just kind of an outcry of what kind of things are to come. Like it's almost kind of like a warning, like, hey, like if you guys like don't, you know, do something about of what's going on in America, specifically people who are pretty much minority, predominantly, black or like Hispanic. If you guys don't do something, then this type of situation is actually going to happen. This type of situation is actually going to happen. And a lot of people were saying that this movie was very bad. Like it's setting a bad precedence on our young youth. It's setting them up to hate the police. It's not setting up them to hate the police, but it's actually kind of seeing it's kind of shedding a broad daylight on a bigger problem. And a bigger problem is that the justice system is not holding um, police officers accountable. They're not holding like these people who have been given this authoritative power to be held accountable, specifically, i.e., police officers. You know, these judges, these people are in who are in high authority. Like they're not being held accountable for the actions that they take, the actions of killing unarmed, specifically unarmed black people, because this is a persisting problem here. This is a persisting problem in today's America. And yeah, guys, I mean, I just want you guys to go and check this movie out. It's a great movie called American Skin by Nate Parker. And I just recommend it to people. I mean, this might offend people who have families or are officers. Shoot, hell, it might even offend some white people, but you know, I don't care. But at the same time, and just take the race out of it. Like, if you know that, like, if you see that your child is being killed by a police officer, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Latino, green, white, whatever color skin you are, if you're in the position that Lincoln Jefferson or ugh, my gosh, I can't talk right now. If you were in the same position as Nate Parker's character, Lincoln Jefferson, if you saw your child get senselessly killed by a police officer like that, take skin color out of it. You will want justice. You will want justice for your family member, and it's just sad that it happens even to this day. Like you see a lot of these officers get away with it, and you just know um that this whole system is um just filled with white supremacy, you know. I mean, let's just call it the way it is. It's catered to white supremacy. You know, the judicial system. And you know, as sad as it is, you know, that's the truth. You know, whether you like it or not, it's more catered to white supremacy. And yeah, guys, you should go check out this movie. I think the movie came out a couple days ago, January 15th. So go check it out and see it for yourselves. Um, and yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. And the movie's called American Skin. So yeah, so I'm gonna probably do an upload probably later today about what's going on in the NFL. I'm gonna be talking more about the Sean Desai signing as him being defensive coordinator. But yeah, guys, that's my video, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye bye.